There it is. That's what we won last night. That's the little award for best editing, which I tend to equate with best effects. What the heck? Gosh, I can't thank you guys enough for helping with the votes. I'll get to that in just a minute. You weren't any help at all, were you? No. We're gonna take a quick look at what the movie looked like on the big screen. Just indulge me for a few minutes when they played Captain Video on the big screen in the theater here in Statesboro. Check out the audience. And it was kind of interesting. I'm only going to do it till the end of the introduction. I'm not going to make you sit through the whole thing. But it was interesting because people laughed in the right places and they applauded in the right places. And really, at the end, they went nuts. So that part was terrific. It's going to be tough to top that next year, but I got a feeling that we can do it. Anyway, this is what it looked like last night at the Averett Center in downtown Statesboro, Georgia.
Coming up next, everyone loves superheroes, which is why I never go anywhere without my Aquaman underoos. So if you love a campy B-movie, sci-fi type movie,
Yeah.
like that guy down there, who was trying to get into the chops line first, don't deny it. You'll love this next offering by our two-time Statesboro Film Festival entrant. That is coming up next, Captain Video, directed by Statesboro's Neil Russell.
Woo! Yeah.
Video operates from a mountain retreat with secret agents at all points of the globe, possessing scientific secrets and scientific weapons. Captain Video asks no quarter and gives none to the forces of evil. Stand by for Captain Video and his video link.
I know I didn't do a great job shooting it, but we were way towards the back. The place was full. I was really impressed and surprised by that. But our little group was all sitting in the back, and it was interesting to see the crowd and to hear them react. And, of course, that's what I like doing anyway. I like to hear how other people are taking in the movies that are showing. But I was really tickled because, like I said, everybody laughed where they were supposed to. So I guess that's a good sign. The next thing I want to show you is the moment where we actually won the award. I got the award for the I keep saying best effects, but it's actually best editing. I'm hoping they'll add some more categories next year. I did get an email from James Healy, who runs the whole thing. He said they definitely are planning to do it again next year. Maybe with a little more promotion, they can get a lot of entries. That's what I'd really like to see. And anyway, this is what it looked like. Now, the odd thing here was towards the end when my name was announced. Of course, I'm running that camera. I'm trying to see it. Oh, and I had a busting headache at the time. I mean, it was just boom, 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 that kind. The pollen is so thick here you can see it flying around the air, and it just kills me. So about halfway through the thing last night, I started getting one of those kind of headaches. And just about the time they make the announcement, that's when it's doing the gonging the most. So I get up. Well, I hand the camera off to the wife. And she's going to shoot this of me going up there to get the trophy. And then my nephew, who's just out of college, he's on the other side of her. He decides he's going to take over because he knows best. Hey, Well, anyway, I'm not going to show you the fight that went on. It was like something from Curb Your Enthusiasm. That, no, you give me the camera. No, I need the camera. So we got some great shots of the ceiling and the floor. But frankly, I thought that was even funnier. But be assured, I did actually get the trophy, and there it is. Little bitty guy. And we were in the running for everything but Best Cinematography. So that's a first. Last year got nominated for one thing. This year got nominated for almost everything. And I guess cinematography would have to be left out because we did everything on a green screen. There's nothing to cinematograph. Anyway, I'll let that run, and when I come back, I got a couple other little tidbits.
On its most fundamental level, film editing is the art, the technique, the practice of assembling the shots into a coherent whole. Film editing is often referred to as the invisible art because when it is well practiced, the viewer can be so engaged in the movie that they forget about the work that the editors do. So here are the 5 nominees for Best Editing.
All right, the best nominees for Best Editing are Captain Video by Neil Russell, The Car Wash by James Kicklighter, Blood Thief, directed by David Cohn and Stephen Clark, Unnatural, directed by Ramsey Eden, 30 Minutes or Less, directed by Steve Nyberg. And the award goes to Captain Video, directed by Neil
So that's the way it was at the Averett Center there in downtown Statesboro last night. Now, when they announced the winner, and this is where you guys all come in, the viewer's choice with the voting, they named off the other movies, and they had, 200 votes, 300 votes, 200 votes, 150 votes. And then they said it was a tight race between the last two. And there we were with Captain Video at 1,200 votes. Now, the other guy beat us with 1,500. All I'm thinking, okay, he was better organized. I look at the voting like marketing. I mean, if you make a movie, I don't care how good it is or bad it is, if you don't market it, nobody's going to see it. And that's what I want to start stumping for now. We're going to market our next picture. And, of course, I'd like everybody to be perfectly honest about it. If you don't think it's any good, let it go. But people like this one. And it was very popular with the crowd. And I think it was popular with everybody here on YouTube. So let's see if we can't at least top that next year. Last year came in 3rd place. This year came in 2nd. By golly, next year we're going to go for the gold. And I don't mean one of those things. So, again, thank you very much to everybody that helped out. And your votes were certainly much appreciated. And, of course, all the comments. And starting right now, we're going to begin working on the project for next year. So stay tuned. It ought to be interesting.